So we're gonna step into Hindi horror movie territory with this one. So Kriya, or Kriya, I don't fucking know how to pronounce this movie, is a Indian horror film that just got released on Shudder yesterday or the day before. It came out last year in India, but it's just gotten its sort of global release for everybody else to check out, and that's what I did. And so we've got an Indian horror movie. The plot for this film revolves around a DJ. His name's Neil, or DJ Neil. The film opens up with him playing in a club and this beautiful woman catching his fancy. Her name's Sitara, and she picks him up and sort of seduces him and takes him back to her house. Upon arriving at the house, Neil finds that Sitara's dad is close to death, and he is sort of he's like tied up and he's gagged and he's on the way out basically, and he kind of freaks out and he's like, what the fuck is going on here? Thought he was just going to get a hookup pretty much, but Sitara has kind of tricked him a little bit to be involved in the last rites of her dying father, and there's a few different rituals that they need to be doing and Neil has to be a part of, and he kind of, obviously because he's freaked out, he messes it up a little bit and they get a bit, and everyone gets a bit pissed off. That's really the plot of the film, is this unassuming guy who thought he was just going after this beautiful woman, trying to get his end wet, and dragged into a horrific, occult, supernatural sort of situation that he has no control over and he is being forced into, really. Now, how's the film overall? It's really slow. It is not the greatest acting. The filmmaking isn't fantastic. The writing is a little bit here and there. In terms of a plot, in terms of an idea, the film is pretty interesting. That doesn't mean that it's good though, because it's a slow burn. Like, I really like slow burns, but they still have to make sense and they still have to have quality writing and quality acting and good shots and whatnot. It's not very scary at all. It's mostly this film mostly gets by on its premise, and its premise is really, really interesting. So this one here, I can't really say much for it, I guess, without giving too much away, but it is a bit of an average film. It's not fantastic, it's not terrible, not the worst thing I've ever seen, but you're probably not going to go out of your way to watch it. If you're down for a slow burn, interesting plot kind of film that's not terribly long, you may enjoy it, but for the casual horror fan, this film is not for you at all. If you do want to watch more international stuff, then go for it. If you haven't seen an Indian film before, this is the first one I've ever watched, and it was alright. Like, I didn't hate it, so I'll probably watch another Indian film again, thanks to this one. That's why I'm going to give Kriya a 6 out of 10. So tell me guys, have you watched Kriya or an Indian horror film at all? Comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. Yeah, I haven't seen too many new movies recently. There's a fucking few on Netflix at the moment, but nothing that's really jumping out at me. So hopefully there's a few more that'll come out soon and I'll be able to review those one for you. So yeah, until then guys, click through to another video and we'll keep having some fun. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.